And we live, people.
What's going
Hey,
on?
what's up? Welcome to our live stream. This is our first one. This is the inaugural live stream,
Oh
Reflection
man,
Connection podcast. We're
pop in
gonna,
the chair.
yeah. We're doing a little. It's a little more intimate. This is one on ones. 1v1. How the
Interesting. I mean,
kids.
that's what I'm used to. I mean, I don't gang bang you normally, but
Oh my god, she's so bad. I'm getting texts right now. Um, my wife is asking me if my son's doing his homework, which he could be. I don't know. Probably not though.
the bad timing award goes for the wife.
Yes, always.
I never did it live. Never did it live. I mean,
Okay,
in
let me
person.
turn this
So.
off. Yeah, we're legit live. I was making sure that everything was working. So YouTube's working.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to text somebody, let them know you're live. We get some people in
Some
this chat
feedback.
room, maybe.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh, is that music too loud? I might turn down a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean,
There we go.
I think as long as I can hear you and I can hear myself, I think. But
Okay.
yeah,
All
that's
right.
good. Let me see. Oscar should be. Where's Oscar? Yeah.
He said he's working. So
Oh yeah. Let me just text him.
let me see if yeah, I'm gonna put it out in the chat.
I literally have no friends.
No
I'm
new
just going
friends.
down the list of my text messages, and I realize no one is
No new
really that.
friends. No new
Nah,
friends.
nah.
Stop listening to Drake.
Drake, who?
Who that? Let
Well,
me
he moved out here.
to Houston. I got
Did
tired
he
of
buy a
paying
house or
them.
something?
I heard he's
He
buying a
bought a
house.
house.
Tired of
I
paying
thought
them
he did.
Canadian taxes.
Let me get the link.
Post that. Did I? I did spell your name correctly.
You did, and it's
I
on the
did.
screen.
I did.
Not like David. He keeps saying Yvette.
Is that what he says?
David, if you're watching, he keeps spelling it with a Y. But I let him. Where
Dave.
is Reflexión Conexión?
Let me see. Share. Copy link. Link copied. Didn't have to do that. Are you an iPhone person or a Samsung person? Oh, you froze, Yvette. Oh no. What happened was. All right. Well, I think this is recording. I don't know. we we'll figure this out. But Yvette, she froze a little bit, of course. Uh, and it's just me, little old lonely me. So I don't know. I might pop up a YouTube video or something. We could maybe watch together. Well, Dakota Rain Prescott is just backed out of the Pro Bowl for any Cowboy fans out there. None of you are probably Cowboys fans. You're probably all Houston Texans fans. So what's popping? What's going on in the news today? Um, the Lions. Oh, okay. Yvette's back.
Yeah, man, it's must be this internet. And they came to check it yesterday, and he put another router, but it's saying the internet is fine.
It's
So
your internet's.
not really sure. Yeah, I mean, there's another. I don't know, man.
Shout out
But
to L Boogie 313. We got somebody in the chat.
oh snap,
Yeah,
who that
he
be?
said go Lions.
Uh,
Hey,
did they
easy.
lose? Wait, no. Did they lose?
A little bit.
A little
A
bit.
little bit. But didn't we all lose? You know what I mean? If you're not
Don't we all
living,
lose?
yeah, if you're not one of them pesky Niner fans or
Or
freaking
Eagles?
Chiefs, man. No Crips in the nation are happy right now. Oh, it's a straight up blood bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I went to get the I gotta go get my medical stuff done next week for the army. I was gonna try and do the Air Force, but one, I have to lose more weight by then, and two, I need to go retake that ASVAB. I mean, what?
What what'd you make
Tell
on
me
your
something I
ASVAB?
don't know.
What'd you make on your
Should I
ASVAB?
tell? Should
You don't want to put it out live? Okay.
Oh, I don't care. So, for the record, first of all, okay, for the record, I have not touched these things for the last 20 years, okay? And I studied the day before, because that's when I had time. And I got a 64.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not the best.
Not great, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So the ASVAB is the further you get away from high school, the harder it is. It's just that's just a
Yeah, it's been
yeah.
20 years. Like,
There.
the worst part. Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna say there's guys that were in the army, that already took the ASVAB and were trying to get better jobs,
Mm-hmm.
and then took the test and got a worse score, and then had to re-enlist for another job that they were already in. Like, cause
Are you kidding me?
yeah, one of the guys that I worked with, he was an electrician on helicopters,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to have a certain score to be that. And when he took his test, he scored lower than that certain score, so he had to switch jobs. So
Oh damn. Oh no,
yeah,
I wanted to go retake it before I actually go back, but I have to study. I mean,
yeah,
I can
just
do
study.
it. Like, I think. I mean, I think that I can get like an 80, 85, but I just have to study. Like my worst is gonna be like I did not finish high school. I dropped out of the ninth grade, and then I got my GED like 3-4 years later. But I didn't do any of the arithmetic, the trigonometry. I didn't do physics. I didn't do any of that. And then they want to ask me about fractions and all that crap. I'm like, I did the best I could. I think my best score was in general, I don't know, technical or whatever that was.
Uh
Whatever that was.
huh. I forgot that. I forgot how the scores are broke down. Oh, my dogs are being attack
Yeah, I thought
dogs.
that was mine.
Until someone opens the door, and then they're just gonna be like, and want to hug him to death.
Looks like mine.
Yeah.
Mine's waiting on the other side of the door.
Dave is trying to come up in the stream with us instead of getting into the chat room. He's like, "You guys on StreamYard? You know how he sound." So,
Oh man. So let me see. Are you on stream? Oh my god, he's crazy.
let me. Did
So
you?
my
Did you?
nephew, huh?
I was gonna say, did you know which? You said you know which job you're gonna try to pick, right?
I'm not really sure, but like I was looking at a couple. I want something. I know for a fact if you put me to do any survey, any assessment, anything, I will always end up with an administrative or support services role because that's just what I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that later.
What you
I want
trying
to do
to do?
something else. So I don't know. I want to maybe be a vet. What if I wanted to do that? I was looking at the OT jobs, but I don't know if that's something that I really want to do. Um, it's like I don't know if I maybe some type of physical therapist.
Yeah, I mean that'd be
Make
nice.
money. Yeah, make some money. My nephew just went to he just went to San Diego for basic training for the Marines. So then he's about a week in. So I know he's going through hell. And then my oldest is supposed to sign up for the Navy.
Basic training ain't. It's not what it used to be. I'm not gonna say
No.
it's not hard, but most of the kids that I talk to, uh, what's up, Oscar? Lee, and that's David right there. So yeah, most of the kids I talked to coming out of basic, they're like, man, it was so easy. I I had higher expectations. I thought it was gonna be like this, and
Mm-hmm.
when I came in, I ain't gonna say it was exactly like Full Metal Jacket. Obviously, nobody was getting shot in the head, but
Yeah, no.
yeah, like I'm not. There was a blanket party or two. So yeah, we had this kid. Oh man, damn Oscar, you ain't had to do him like that. Yeah, we had this kid. He he uh he would pee the bed and he wouldn't shower. He was just he was stinky. And drill sergeants was like, "Hey, we can't do nothing else for him." I mean, I'm not saying for y'all to do something to him. I'm just saying we ain't gonna be in the bay tonight.
Mm.
And they beat like them dudes beat his ass.
No.
Yeah.
You better not
I
mess with my
didn't.
baby.
I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't do nothing
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like for real. Like
Mm-hmm.
I want nothing part of it.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of where you would go to basic.
I don't
Because
know where I would. Yeah, I said.
I, I went to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you might go to Jackson, I think, which is in
Where's that?
South
Like
Carolina.
South Carolina, man. I don't want to go back to the East Coast.
I
I
mean,
mean, if I have to, I guess I
it's
will.
basic. You're enclosed. It's not like you know what I mean. Now,
Yeah.
Oscar, where'd you go to basic training at?
What most did you select was that?
I don't know what that means. He went to.
Oh.
I
MOS.
know
Oh, I
MOS.
don't. I
Yeah,
didn't check. I didn't pick anything yet. I'm
yeah.
going next
Oh, he
week.
went to Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri. Yeah, I went to Fort Sill with not with Shep, but we went to the same. Matter of fact, we was in the same battery. I want to say
Where's
we was in
that?
Echo. Okay, so in artillery, which is Fort Sill is an artillery base. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have companies. In the army, you have squads, platoons, companies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Artillery is batteries. So,
Okay.
um, and I think we were at Echo 119. Is that right, Shep?
He's
That's
been
it.
lost in the woods.
Yeah, that's the nickname. Every base got a little nickname.
Yeah.
Lost in the Woods, Missouri.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then Jackson is like relaxing Jackson. Oh, he was in Delta 119. Yeah, it was
Where's
the
that?
same. That's the same battery. I was just in Echo and he was in Delta. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
See,
not
I'm gonna retake the ASVAB because I don't want to get stuck with like I want a good job, so I don't care where I
so
go
you
with it.
did you take it for
Basic
real or
training.
did you take a practice test?
No, I took it for real. See, the practice test I got a 70, but then the real one I got a 64. But I would think I was there for like about 3 hours, and
Mm-hmm.
I just like I know where I went wrong. Like definitely physics. I only know a little bit, um, which is fine with me because I'm not, I don't. I mean, I care, but not my best subject. And and like arithmetic and stuff. And I'm like, I,
The maths.
when,
The,
when do I use this?
your
Even
maths
when
wasn't mathing.
my math. I mean, even I do. It's just like little stupid little math equation. I'm like, I don't use this in bookkeeping. I don't use this in any administrative role. I didn't use this as to count money. Like, I didn't use any of that.
You didn't use math to count money?
No, I didn't use that math. I didn't use fractions and all that stuff. I didn't use any of that. When do you use fractions? Like, or when I was a dealer, I'm sorry, when I was learning to be a dealer, we had to count, but nothing like that. We had to multiply.
A dealer?
Yeah.
You was slanging?
I am
You
a
were-
certified blackjack and roulette dealer.
Oh.
Almost craps, but I didn't finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you
I'm
talking about.
certified.
I thought you talking about being a street pharmacist.
Yeah. No, I don't need I don't need any certification for that.
I thought you talking about being a street pharmacist, girl. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
No judgment, but.
Mm-hmm. I had to dabble. Story for another time.
Even
Oh my God,
Shep
when I
was
used
like,
to-
dealer.
I remember when I
man.
used to make edibles. Oh my God, man.
You used
The
to make
were-
edibles?
Yeah. I have the machine.
I guess
here
you
to make the
could.
butter.
Yeah. It's probably not hard.
It's really
Just
not.
make some Jello and throw some
Not
weed
just
up in there.
Jell-O. I mean, I remember. Listen, I used to make the butter, so I make anything that involved butter. Then
Mm-hmm.
you were fine. One time I made eggs and not thinking, so I had a stick of butter that I had made, and I had it in the fridge, and I took some. Her middle name is Griselda.
All right.
Okay, yes.
Narco mommy Griselda.
Except from Puerto Rico and not from Colombia. Darth Boricua.
She just saying that.
No, I made the I used the butter and I was making eggs and I was like, let me try it. And I'm not an edibles person.
Yeah.
So I made the eggs and I took just maybe a teaspoon. And then, you can't just put a little bit of butter when you make eggs. You gotta put a little bit more. So I put more, not thinking that this thing was not normal, not regular butter. So ate it. I was like, okay, I'm fine. It's not too bad. 3 hours later, I was gone for the whole day. I think I don't even know what I was doing, but I was lucky enough to not have anybody come into the house. But I was on the couch all day, just like that. I couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. I mean, the whole entire day. And then the other time that I made it, I had a quarter of a brookie, which is brownie cookie, and I gave the rest to my ex. And that thing, I felt like if I knew what dope felt like, then that's what it. Because I was doing heavy dope lean. I thought I was gonna die, honestly. If you can have, I had the worst trip. I took a shower. I was leaning on the shower like that to the side. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I went for a walk. Should have took the ass bath then. No,
Yeah, you just smoked that thing.
Oh my God,
Literally.
can you imagine? Literally. No, man. I went outside for a walk and then and it was really dark. It was nighttime. So I went outside for a walk and I started seeing these lights and looked like eyes shining. And so I knew it was deer. In the back of my mind, I was like, those deer. But I just ran my ass back. I was just like, if I was walking like I was drunk. I couldn't do anything. I went to lay down. My ears got hot and I'm like scared as hell because I didn't want to go to sleep. I knew in my mind that if I went to sleep, I wasn't waking back up. And at some point, I just gave up and I was like, listen, if I go to sleep and I die, at least it'll be a happy death.
So you thought you was gonna die, huh?
I really did. My ears were hot. The only time that ever happened to me, that's how I knew it was the...
Yo, so you think when your ears get hot, you're close to death?
No, I know that I'm way too high.
Okay, all right.
Because it happened to me. I was 16 and I got really high, and then I think I told Oscar about it. But I was so high, and I went to. I ended up calling the ambulance. I'm like, I didn't know what was wrong with me, but it was just I was really. They're like, were you doing drugs tonight? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
not at all. None.
Of
I
course
had
you know
like
they
an
knew.
asthma attack and everything. Mm-hmm.
You know they knew. They was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
okay.
no edibles for me. Nope. I'm never doing it again because I did. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna say because I don't want to get knocked out of YouTube. But it was so much like the brownie batter had it, the cookie batter had it, and then
Oh,
the
you just
fudge
wilding out
had it in
then.
between. It was well, no, not in 16 when I was making the when I had the
Okay.
brookie. This thing was just completely dangerous. Not only took a quarter, my ex took the whole thing, a whole like square plus my the rest the three quarters of mine, and just ended up being stuck on the couch. To this day, thought he was fine, but I knew he did not. He was melted into the couch. He didn't even fall asleep. He was just like that the whole night, just like laughing the whole entire time on the couch.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
never again.
there's three of y'all in here, man. Hit that like button. I only got one like.
Hmm.
Do that thing. Clicky clicky. You know.
The best worst trip. Okay, so I had. Okay, so not only that, but for when I took E one time. Okay, no. When I was in
Yvette.
here, okay, there are a couple things.
Hey, plead the fifth,
Mm-hmm.
Yvette.
Please say that.
They say how long you been drug free. I plead the fifth. One, two, three, four,
What
fifth.
is that? What is this? What is that? What is a drug?
Yeah.
No, I. Oh my god,
Appreciate
man.
it, Dave. Dave hit that like.
About time.
Yeah. Nobody else did. Let me down. Come on, Oscar, hit that button.
Let me do mine.
Wait a minute. Who got it in? All right, yeah, we good. We Gucci. Oh, he did. Okay, yeah, we're good. We good. Uh, what did I want to? Hey, so Yvette,
Mm-hmm.
before we get down in the weeds and
Just.
on drug experiences, I kind of what I wanted to talk about today, especially since you're of the XX chromosome, is relationship expectations, and not just like, hey, what do I expect from like everything, like friends, you know,
Mm-hmm.
cohorts, coworkers, pets, whatever, whatever, just relationship expectations periods, and we can kind of break it
Yeah.
down into so. Because
Yeah.
what kind of piqued my attention is I was having a conversation with my in-laws, and they were like, "We don't have any friends," and I have a lot of friends, and I was just kind of like, "That's
Mm-hmm.
weird. Like, why don't you have many friends?" But some people, the
Mm-hmm.
way they label friends or friendship is like
My
you're not.
pronouns.
Yeah, well, basically, if I can't trust you to be in my house at all, or if I call you to do something, I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
call you my friend. And I guess I have a very loose definition of friends or friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I say I put people in like, imagine like concentric circles, my
Mm-hmm.
my group, and the closer you get to me, the more of a brother that I will call you. You're not just a friend. You're like, you're my brother. You're my
Right.
family. So how, what do you
Brothers.
think? How does that work for you?
For it's really, you know what, because I'm such a social person. um I I know a lot of people. I can't call everybody my friend, but I do have a lot of strong connections with a lot of people.
Hmm.
My pronoun is logic.
And
I
my boy
identify as a
Shep,
flower.
he's you watermelon coconut. What?
Yeah, I guess so. Logic. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, so no, everybody. It's I don't call everybody a friend. I have one, maybe two close friends. I don't talk to everybody, but relationships for friends, I don't trust everyone. Although I give a lot of people a lot of trust, and I'm very open because I'm comfortable talking about the things that I've gone through. So that's how I make my connections.
Hmm.
But I don't completely trust everybody. So, with regular friendships, like I can be friends with anybody. I don't want to say, uh, if you're a true friend, like a real, like I would consider you family. Like you're my sister, you're my brother, just like you. A friend is just really anybody that I'm connected to more than once or twice, you know.
Yeah.
But a strong connection is family at this point.
You
Because
make
if you're my
friends
family,
easy?
very easily. Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes too easily.
you're a gamer, so I think
True.
right off the bat, like someone would be like, "Yeah, the new Final Fantasy popping," and
What?
you be like, "What? Who's your favorite
Mhm.
character?" You know?
Mhm. No, that's me. I mean, I can. It's because I can talk about anything. I don't know everything, like, but I can talk about anything.
L
Hands
Boogie
yellow
three
heart
one three
red.
say his friends go through a ritual first.
Cause
Wait,
ritual.
man, I ain't go through no ritual. What you talking about? Is it the Illuminati ritual?
Hands yellow heart red. What's that?
Yeah, got
Hands
Cat
yellow heart
Williams all yelling at people and stuff.
red.
Hands yellow,
Yeah.
heart red. What does that mean?
Yeah. What is that? Is that a handshake
I
for
don't
the
know.
ritual?
Maybe that is the ritual.
Yeah.
Oh,
That you
he
know
said that I
of.
know of. Yeah.
I
Nah,
just
like
know like. Mhm.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, what so okay. So I'm a lot of people think I'm naive because I'm really nice and I trust first and all that stuff. You smell better when you're awake.
Oh
um
shit.
I trust people first. That's my gift and that's my curse. But I observe. I look at everything that they do, how they like how consistent they are, and that tells me whether or not I can trust a person, obviously. But um, even in relationships, like I'm not picky with relationships. I'm very open minded. Like love relationships,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't take. I'm a really easy person to kind of woo because I don't need much and I'm very low maintenance. But at the same time, um, the moment that you lose any like if I have any doubt of anything, like I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I expect the same in return, and that's with everybody. But in a
Yeah.
relationship, I have to trust you. If I don't trust you, I'm not looking like I'm not going back to you. Like I'm really not. I don't go back for sloppy seconds or anything. Like I don't look backwards. I just if you if you tell me who you are, I'm unfortunately gonna believe you because I feel like there's no reason you should lie to me. But I know that's very naive and I don't just
Uh oh.
believe a person. And I don't just talk
Yvette, you're freezing up a little bit. More than a little, actually. So
I don't know why, man. The internet's fine. Yeah. But yeah, relationship expectations. Am I breaking up again?
yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. We'll let it calm down.
It's a good.
Buffering. That's what PC Game Hub says. He's buff. You're buffering. Are you seeing the little circle, a buffering circle? Oh, she gone. All right, well, we'll see if we can get Yvette back. What y'all think? We talk about friendships. But, I mean, y'all know y'all my boys in the chat. Y'all my homies for life, my brothers from different times in life. But I mean, y'all all met each other. So, um, this is gonna be weird just sit here talking to myself. But anyways, yep, go Lions, go Cowboys. I guess the Texas can go too. You say she loved this? Mm. All right. Well, if she don't come back, what I'm gonna do is probably pop up a video or something. And who we got for the Super Bowl? I don't know, man. It's either. I guess I'm gonna have to root for the Taylor Swifts, also known as the Chiefs. because I do like Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. Um, I I do like Travis. Is it Travis? It's Travis, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't root for the Niners. uh, and the only reason I really can't root for the Niners is because I don't want them having more Super Bowls rings than us. And right now we're tied. So El Boogie said that she's using Starlink. She probably, yeah. Oh, Elon Musk, sorry ass. Yeah, might as well. I don't know, man. I was talking about that at work today that before Mahomes done, he probably gonna have a Super Bowl win in like everybody's stadium. Oh, I wonder if, I mean, what all different stadiums Brady got rings in. Let me look that up. I mean, he's won a game in 42 different stadiums. That's crazy. Um, oh, you want him to be the GOAT? I mean, he from Texas, so yeah. He's damn near there already. Huh. Interesting Brady fact. He, the only team he has never beaten on the road is the Seahawks. Brady, that is. No, Ivette. Maybe she's restarting her router. Oh, there she comes. And welcome back.
Thank you, man. I just had to tell this guy. I showed him the picture of the connection. He's working on it. He's in IT too, so he better take care of it. The landlord.
Like Phil?
Phantom Phil.
Yo, what? Is he in the chat? He ain't in the chat. Hey, somebody text Phil to get in the chat. We need his support. He's like a spirit bomb, you know. Give me your strength.
Yeah, no. I gotta get this thing. I'm just struggling with this today.
Uh-oh. I'm being called. 1 second. Yeah, listening to my conversation with my wife.
Bad timing awards.
Yeah, Shotty. I'm doing a podcast. And I know, but it's a short one. We're practicing going live. I'm live on YouTube right now. What's up, babe? All right, I'll call you when it's over with. All right, love you, bye. And I'm back.
My twin is in Arizona. She's with her family. She's a nurse. She was actually supposed to be the nurse, and well, she is a nurse, but I was supposed to be the doctor, and she was supposed to be the nurse. She's my exact half. Like she has my other dimple. She is my dimples on this side.
She got your other
Where's my
dimple?
dimple? Yeah, she's
So,
my exact half.
so
Yeah.
you're a clone?
Yeah.
I'm
She
trying to. Stupid light.
she was supposed to be yeah, she's like left brain, I'm right brain. So I'm more we're both artistic and everything, but we both are so completely different in our approach with every well, with people.
Yeah.
She's more reserved and less talkative and less open with people. She me, I'm just like all you gotta do is ask me a question. I'm not gonna be all that, but all you gotta do is ask me a question, and I'm just gonna start talking. Have y'all? Oh my god! Autistic? No, autistic. I'm autistic apparently.
Way to go, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, they gonna be Dave.
Spectrum. I guess.
That's cold blooded.
Ah. Autistic guy.
How many kids she got? If she don't mind me putting her business
No,
out.
she has three. She has a boy and two girls. One is 18, one is 21, and the other one is 7. Layla, that's my baby girl.
Yeah.
But I had the first kid, so I got pregnant when I was 15. Had him.
Yeah,
When I
you
was
started
16.
early.
Yeah, I did. She
Way
had
early.
him very,
You
very.
were
My
what they
I was just
what they would call in Oklahoma a sooner. He was like, you with your quinceañera was like wilding out afterwards, huh?
Oh, mines were good. I was a baby raising a baby, man.
Yeah.
This is why now I'm living my second life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I everything every my whole entire life it was focused on my family, on the kids, and once I cut the cord, I just didn't know what to do. So then I started working on stuff for myself. But that was hard. That was a hard time. I was telling somebody yesterday the day I had my oldest, drugs and kids early.
All the way up.
I was good though. I was pretty good though for doing all the stuff that I did. I could have turned out so much worse. And as crazy as my mom is, man, this woman, like, thank God my dad was in my life because I don't think that I would be even a good person, honestly.
So your mom was crazy?
My mom is crazy.
Oh, is.
My mom has
Uh,
never stopped being
uh,
crazy.
Shots out, love you, Miss Yvette.
Yeah,
Miss
no, she's
Yvette's
definitely not
mom.
gonna watch. She just dyed her hair green too, man. She dyed her hair green. I saw her on Facebook, and I'm just like,
Well,
what
she
is
probably only
going
what?
on?
She's probably what, like 52, 53?
She's 55, 62.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, she's 62. Don't thank your mythical god. Stop playing. Such a loser. Yeah, no, she she did the best she could. You know, it's not like she's completely, you know, she was crazy. I mean, she's bipolar and everything, but so she's clinically
I mean, is
crazy.
bipolar crazy?
She is.
Okay.
She is. No, but I say crazy, but you know, I think we all have a variation of what crazy is in our family. You know, we're dysfunctional, but we're really close.
it's a
Um,
it's a spectrum.
there, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
on the
I
curve. It's
think,
a curve, you know.
yeah. I think for her, like it was just we went through so much, man. Like that's why I think another reason with me, like relationships, is my expectations are a little bit different, or how I treat people. I'm on a spectrum between how my dad, like my expectations of what a man is to me, through
So
my
you want
dad.
you would like would you like for a guy to be like your dad? Is that like your
Um,
ideal guy? Is someone like your dad?
I think most, if not all, women expect, like unconsciously, have that inclination where, unless their dad was not, you know, so great. But even then, we have that inclination because it's what we know.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man was more like my dad, I'd be I'd be more than happy. You know, I would not be complaining at all. But my mom, the way she treated men and how she is and how she has treated, you know, me over a while, is just not like, how did I even,
Yeah.
how can I still be a good person to people?
How you have brothers?
Yeah, I have two brothers. I wasn't raised with them, but one is with my dad from my dad's other relationship, and then my brother from my mom's side, who she didn't raise.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have my twin, my little sister, my older sister in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Damn. Big
Mhm.
family.
Yeah, my
What's the
nieces.
total?
Total. Well, we're six kids, so it's really not
Six.
that big. Yeah.
That's a basketball team with somebody on the bench.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're six, and then we have the kids like 8, 10, 10, maybe 9, 10 altogether.
Yeah.
If you have a good dad, what? What about if you have a good dad?
That's what the whole what you said basically earlier.
Oh,
He
what I
was
said,
kind of
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, some women, they don't have a good dad, but they end up having, you know, you're five, you have five. Damn. I think, like, if I get married
The
before, by
Jackson
the time
5.
I'm 40,
He the baby, so he sing.
no, if I get married by the time I'm 40 and my husband wants a kid and they don't have,
Wait,
and
wait.
he doesn't have a kid, I would get
You
him a
would
kid.
you got a timeline?
No, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't want to have a kid after 40 because
Uh,
it's more
Ivette,
risky. Yeah.
last time I checked, you was what 37.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah,
And didn't I
hey,
say this was my second life?
yeah, yeah,
So I'm very straight up. Like, whoever, I just told a kid, like, I say kids, anybody under 32 that wants to date me, you better be prepared, like, to be mature, to be, like, possibly not have kids, and, you know, just don't waste your time with me, because I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to we're not going to get past a few days, like, at all.
yeah.
I just don't. Like, I tell them, I'm honest, like, do you want kids? I had, okay, one relationship last year, if I call it that. This guy was younger than me, and and it's just what I attract. So I try to give them a chance as long as they're over 26. Yes, 26 at this point. They
Girl, you
have
be
to be
robbing the
mature.
cradle.
It's not my fault. Like, anyone older than me, anyone older around my age just doesn't, they don't, I don't know. It's just how it is. So
Yeah,
anyone older than 26, so this guy didn't have kids, didn't have a career, whatever. So I was like, okay, we're just hanging out. He wanted to take me out on dates. We're not on dates. But I asked him when we first started talking, I'm like, do you want kids? And he's like, no, I don't want kids. I'm good. Then a few weeks later, we're, getting I'm a cougar. I always wanted to be a cougar, but then I realized how much work it is.
yeah.
Um, you gotta put in. But I
She's
end
still
up being a cougar anywhere because it's
yeah.
just they're attracted to me, and I have a 21-year-old son. I'm not gonna be dating out here. I really don't want to date anyone under 30, 32. But these older men aren't ready.
You
Anyway,
said the older
so
man ain't ready.
yeah, they're still not. I don't know. I don't know what it is. They can't
I
commit.
I think once you get to a certain age and you're
Mhm.
single, back me up. So,
Mhm.
certain people in the chat because we have some older single men in the chat that they just good. You know what I mean? Like they made it this far and they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Which is fine. Like, it's fine. I'm okay with that as long as that's clear. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
don't come to me trying to build something or have a relationship and knowing that I want to commit, like, and then not commit. You know what I mean? Like, why would I do the whole? If we're upfront in the beginning,
It's
then the
called a crossover.
expectations. No, the expectations later shouldn't be a surprise. Like,
I'm
it's
just,
not gonna be a surprise.
it's called a crossover. They hit you with the head
Yeah,
fake. And
no,
like,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
good.
It's a
I'm
little
good.
snatchback.
Yep, nope. I kick up. No, I don't want. I've been blessed to have some people that were completely
Yeah.
honest, and that's great. Like, that's what I expect. So then I make the decision, and I can say, okay, I want this or I don't. But some people just really don't know what they want, and I'm not gonna say I never. I've had my times where and even.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
You know, do
Oh
they
my
they don't
gosh.
do food stamps anymore, do they? I don't know. This is an EBT card, isn't it? Hmm.
I remember when we
You
had
swiping.
when we had the coupons, like the actual booklet. We used to go to the supermarket.
He said, "Help me, help me, nigga, help me."
No, but yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Like, that's why I don't make a big deal. Like, if I date and I can't find anybody, okay, I gotta move on. Unfortunately, um, but it's just like someone told me recently, the climate.
Yeah.
It's the climate.
We went out. All of us we went to a little after party or after something,
Hmm.
and I was sad. It was like one of the lady that was there was like, "Hey, go home to your wife. Ain't nothing out here in these streets." I wasn't even trying to hit on her or nothing. I was like, "All right," but yeah, I don't want to be single like ever.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've been on these groups on Facebook, so I decided to join some groups, and everybody's talking about trying to date, doing these events and stuff, and doing date. And every time they post a speed dating thing or whatever, an event, they all they do is laugh because it was a waste of time. And they talk about how they just go there for the comments for like, okay,
Speed
the
dating.
after. Yeah, they do. They're doing speed dating online. They're doing events in person, but a lot of people don't want to hang out in person, which is weird. Like they just used to be hiding behind a screen. But
That's
yeah,
crazy. There's just so much shit that I like. I like being around people in
me
person.
too.
Uh, I mean, as weird as this is gonna sound, but like I like when someone walks in with like a perfume or a cologne
Mhm.
I've never smelled before. I'm like, yo, what is that? Like
Mhm.
you don't get that just hanging out in your house all goddamn day, you know?
No, and like like me, I like to set things up, and people say, oh yeah, I want to go. I set up a date to go dancing, and I had a few people to go that were interested, and then the day before, I'm like, hey, are we still going? And then on the day of, I'm like, hey, are we still going? And then everybody's like, nah, I gotta do this. I don't feel good, and I just don't feel like going out. And it's just, and this is every time. This is every time. And but as far as dating, Houston sucks. Like Houston really sucks. I mean, Houston really sucks. I've been here. I'm so serious. Not even. I was in San Antonio, and San Antonio sucks too, but not that bad. I mean, Houston. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the water. I mean, I know the water's bad, but Jesus Christ, like
Yo,
they're drinking.
the water's bad in Houston.
The
I
water's
don't know.
bad here. That
It's
Galveston
been
water. But anyway, this is the worst. Maybe it's the worst climate. Maybe it's the worst city. Maybe I'm just. I wouldn't even say it's because it's me, because it's everybody. Like I hear it. I see it on Facebook every single time I'm on there. Like, where the man at? Why are Houston men like this? And this is not
they
Flint water.
got that Flint water. They've been bottling and shipping it down,
I need to go back to that Poland Spring water.
huh?
No, I don't know what it is, man. If you guys have dating advice, please tell me. I feel like, I wanna continue getting back out there slowly. Like I'll put my foot out a little bit, just
Yeah.
feel the water, and that's what I did recently, and it sucked. Like I had one guy that, so I went on Facebook dating, right? I tried this for 1 week.
Wait a
One
minute.
week.
There's a Facebook dating.
Yeah, yeah, they
I
added
didn't
it.
even.
So,
I didn't even
yes.
know.
Yep, they have a Facebook dating now, which is cool because they verify the person. You have to do a face scan or whatever to verify it.
So no catfishing.
Nope, nope. And they take from your, obviously they use your account, so whatever name you have on there, but you also have to do the whole face scan, like you have to turn your head up and down, go around. Hey,
Who's?
what's going on, Jessica? That's
Hey, how
my
you
girl.
doing,
It's my best
Jessica?
friend.
That's your best friend. Hey, Jessica, how
Yeah,
you
it's
doing?
my best. That's my
Welcome to the podcast.
bestie.
Welcome to the
Hey, girl.
podcast.
Oh my
Slap,
god, I gotta change
slap that
now.
like button.
Ay.
Is
Jess.
it just Jess?
Yeah, she wants to get
Yeah.
called Jess.
Okay,
No,
my bad, Jess.
she's. So I went to Facebook dating, and these guys. Oh my God! Come on, David. Ask her. She's right there in the
Hey,
chat with
Dave.
you.
Dave being
I'm gonna
Dave.
smash it. Jess, he's at PC Game Hub is asking if you're hot.
Don't feed
Tell
the
him how
trolls,
high you
Jess.
are. Tell him how hard she's close. She lives up north.
Like north side of Houston or like up north?
She said, "Hey, Oscar," and ew. No, East Coast.
East Coast or like
East
Minnesota?
Coast, New York, New Jersey. No. New Jersey back home. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She knows my life. So if anybody can tell you she knows my entire story. Like my dating life, Jess. How would you describe it in less than 5 words or maybe 1 word? What my dating life is like? In at least 5, no more than 5 words.
Jessica Perez is a hot name apparently, according to PC Game Hub.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. Think about that one and then put it in the chat, Jess.
Escape room. Y'all do escape rooms?
Oh yeah. Yes. You guys, that's what I'm saying, man. You have to come out here so we can all hang out.
So I got to drive all the way to Houston to escape out of a room.
Eventful is my dating life.
No.
Unpredictable. Yes.
I don't know if I want to do an escape room because that shit might be real.
No, it's not. They open the door for you. I mean, they leave the door open for you.
Man, I watched too many scary movies. You know what I'm saying? That shit might end up being real one day. And then we'll wake up with chained to the floor, and I got to like saw my arm off or some shit. You know.
Jessica, he's in El Paso. Ain't no drywall and stuff. Okay, Jess, I'll tell you if I need you.
You want me to move to Houston? Day?
Oh, he's talking about Hot Jess.
Oh, Hot Jess. Oh, okay.
I think.
I like how she's been upgraded to Hot Jess.
Yeah, like it.
Oh, me.
Oh, you.
I was supposed to move back, but really we're waiting on the kids to graduate. So once the kids graduate, we might.
700 pounds with one eye and a bad eye.
Hey, he might like that.
Yeah, he can lay on the couch with him. You know, be couch potatoes together.
They got that Ozempic. You know. He got to stay close to the mountains you want to go to. You said a cushion?
The cushion's better these days. Especially when it gets cold. Who's going to keep you warm?
I got blankets.
Blankets aren't enough.
I got real warm blankets. What were we talking about?
That
is not a legend. That's the truth. How about we just put some facts behind that?
Oh yeah, my dating life. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Facebook dating. Yeah, man. So yeah, I don't even know where to start. This one guy, weighted blankets work. Stop playing. So yeah, this man, I don't even know where to start. This one guy said because I was honest with him, like I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to talk to multiple people because it's just too much. I'm not trying to be texting all day. So I told one guy that I'm not exactly that. Like I'm not trying to talk to a bunch of people. So he told me, he's like, all right, well, let me know if it doesn't work out. And then he texted me, and then I'm like, whatever. So then his last text was, I'll marry you. And I didn't even talk to him I didn't say more than 10 words to this guy.
Shoot or shoot.
In 2 days.
Shot his shot, didn't
he? He definitely did. He was like, make sure you come back. It was just, I don't even know. I feel like I can be sensitive, but a lot of these guys out here, they act tough, but they're so sensitive. They are really sensitive.
I mean, is that what women want? I don't know. Like,
so
there's like a whole generation of women talking about, we want some sensitive men. Dry texting all day, Facebook dating.
They do. I don't waste. I mean, I don't waste my time. I'm not
What
desperate either. So
what does that mean? I don't even know what dry texting mean. Is it
that
like
they're
dry
not talking.
snitching?
No, definitely
I'm just
not.
I don't know.
That they're not texting that much, like they'll take their time. But a lot of times it's because they have multiple people. Like if I don't text you back, I mean, obviously I'll be busy, but I'm not. If I'm not interested in you or you're not bringing any value to this conversation, I'm not gonna talk to you that much. And I'm not afraid to be honest and say, listen, I'm not really interested in this. And I did it. I did it literally to three of the guys that I connected with from Facebook. I said, listen, I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm interested in somebody else. I'm not. I'm not trying to talk because I would feel like an asshole if somebody didn't tell me. Like, just tell me straight up. Like, I'm not gonna. We're all in
Mm.
here trying to date, so like, just tell me if you're not interested. Tell me, and I'm just gonna walk away. But so I tell.
Do
I'm
you
honest with the
do
person.
you do you like the pursuit, or would you like someone just be straight up upfront with you? You know,
What kind of like the
like would you
pursuit?
like the whole the game, like the whole I don't. Yeah, it's been a while since I dated, so
Mm-hmm.
the whole hey, talking nice to you and everything, or you want to be like, look, I'm 37, I'm trying, I'm trying to meet somebody. I
Yeah.
got two kids. I drive a Corolla. I work at a pharmacy as a
Yep.
pharmacy tech.
That's what
Um,
I want. I
if they
want.
30, they probably got like bad bowels.
Yep.
IB. What is it?
I want
IBS?
exactly that. Some of my best situationships or relationships or whatever was because they were upfront. Cause I'll see through it at some point, and because I'm gonna be upfront with you, and if I'm upfront with you, and you're still playing games in the beginning, like trying to be all sweet, and that's fine. I want sweet, I want caring, whatever. But be honest. Like you can be both, but tell me the truth. So I'm not expecting what you gave me in the first place. Like I wanna I'm gonna if you give me something now and then change it up later to what you really are,
Hmm.
who's that helping? Nobody. So I
Well,
want to know. Listen, I don't want kids and blah blah blah. Like I want to know all this stuff because
what
what's the
if
point?
dudes, what if guys today just really honestly don't know what women want? And so, I mean, I shouldn't say today. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think anybody's ever figured out what women want. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when you look at, I guess, social media and like the Instagram world, like it seems like women want something completely different than what actual real guys are actually providing.
So to your women don't really know what they want thing, I think that
I shouldn't
because
say women. Guys don't know what women want.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's just different because, like, for me, for the longest time, I always think I know what I want, and it changes every time I meet a new man, and I'm like, that's not what I want.
Oh,
That's
so
not
you
what I
don't know
want.
what you don't even know what you
I
want.
I didn't know what I want, and then I wanted, and then like I would know, and then I get it, and it's like maybe I need to adjust that a little bit because I don't really like it, or maybe that's not maybe like I thought I wanted a sensitive man. Maybe that's too sensitive because we can't have to, especially a man that wants to take control or wants to be a provider or a man that wants to be the alpha, right?
Hmm.
I'm I can't like raising boys and raising um, being a single parent and just taking care of the home and everything is not easy for me to say okay, like you go ahead, you do it. No, because if you don't meet an expectation of me, like if you're doing worse than me, how am I going to give you control over our lives? So
Yeah.
like, it's like you can be sensitive, but know how to adjust and sometimes they come off as aggressive in the beginning and alpha, and then the moment you like infiltrate their heart, they are just weak. You know, they're just I don't know. They just get soft or maybe too controlling or whatever
So
the
you
case
don't want no
is. Like,
beta. You would like an alpha.
um, at this point in my life, I really not don't need anything crazy. I don't need an alpha. I don't need a beta. I just need somebody who can adjust.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm gonna be a little alpha, and I need you to know like it's not personal. It's just I need to be strong in this moment, and I need you to calm down. But there's gonna be a moment in time where I'm like, woman, Like, put your foot down. I need you to be that for me, because I'm gonna be a brat sometimes. Like, I'm gonna act like a brat because naturally, I think women sometimes we just act as like brats because it's our nature to sometimes be tough and sometimes feel soft and sometimes we want to know, we want to get what we want. But yeah, I feel like people nowadays overthink and try to impress, especially because of societal standards, which are trash and promote toxicity and destruction. So it takes the genuine out of something organic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't like brats. Oh, sorry to tell you. Most women are. Um, no, we're not. We're not. I just, when I say brat, what I mean is that sometimes I want to be treated like the female that I am, and it's like I don't know. I want to be. I want to be able to adjust also. Like, I want to be strong and alpha, but I also want to be able to come back down and say and have you treat me like a lady. Just be more aggressive. And sometimes
Yeah.
some men can't be not any type of. They're just too sensitive. So anything you say, they'll take it personal. For me, my experience personally,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of guys, and then again, they're younger than me, so maybe it's just some type of insecurity where they just they don't meet that expectation, so
Maybe there's, because of the ages, maybe like a weird little power dynamic where
yeah.
you know you are you're an elder, so
Elder. I'm an elder. Sure. I do you show
do you
resistance
resist?
to
I
practicality?
don't. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I think I know what he's trying to say. I wouldn't. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Jess?
I don't.
Because they're best buds
Yeah,
now.
I don't know. Are they best buds now? Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you show resistance to
I'm gonna wait for him
practicality?
to tell me if this is for me or for Jess.
Um, I don't know. I don't. I don't. I'll explain, Dave. Explain,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
So I'll say, like, for me, and let me see. He want that one, the one night.
Oh shit.
The 700 pound one eye.
Shit.
Um, so
Get an eye
I know.
patch.
So I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I had an experience before, and I would love to have this conversation right now, but I need to have it on my podcast first, and then have this
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah, we don't
But
want to mess up your content.
yeah, yeah. No, it's not the content. It's the story is the way the story has to be told. But so I was in a position where um a man had to control me, right? Like, I had no choice.
He's
So
roughing you up,
sometimes,
grabbed
and
you up.
so
Don't
so
grab me like that.
he had to, he was controlling me in the situation. So if I did something wrong, or if I spoke out of line, or if I did anything that was not what he expected of me, then I would get punished, basically, right? So that over time, that built something in my head, where in my mind, where I'm like, okay, it's an insecurity where I couldn't. I was always worried about doing something wrong. Worried about if a person, like, if I'm in a relationship and the guy is mad at me, it's like that little girl in me comes out and is feeling I did something wrong. It's my fault, right? Everything, I internalize it. So for a long time, I've had to do a lot of healing, and which is, I'm still working on it every day, but I'm learning that a lot of my problems in my relationships have been because of my own insecurities, and because I wasn't consistent myself, and I couldn't completely love another person. So, I started to realize that it was that my relationships were also that the failures in my relationship were also a product of my behavior and my thinking. If
If
there's
there's
something
something you and your partner need to do, will you show objection to that?
like what?
Pay the pay the bills. I don't know. Hell no, I ain't paying the bills.
You
Nah.
better talk fast. If there's something you and your partner gave you Stockholm, exactly. It was, well, I wouldn't say Stockholm syndrome because then, like, I wasn't. I mean, it's not something that
What?
I like a
Get
STD
STD
check.
checked.
If there's something, will you show objection to? No, not at all. Not at all. And I don't think I had Stockholm syndrome. I think it was just, like, it was just my circumstance. I had no choice. So whenever I could get out of the situation, whenever I could get out of that situation, I did. But what I didn't realize until later on is how bad my relationships were, and I was a big problem. I was one of the reasons why they weren't working out until this day, like 20 years later. It's because I did not heal from that, and I didn't know that it was me. So I can't blame it all on the guy. But now that I'm ready and I'm healing and I'm more self-aware, I can recognize problems in other people, and I can also recognize when I'm being triggered. I
I
think
think every partnership need to get checked.
it's something that I ask about. Oh, yeah, she's about the STD thing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, relationships are always been something where I struggle with because I thought it was either I couldn't love or I didn't know how to be in a relationship with another person, like a healthy relationship. I didn't know what that looked like, and I still don't know what
Now,
that looks like. So
do you judge yourself, or do you like? Do you consider your worth as a human being how your relationships either succeed or fail?
I still struggle with that for I yes, I tend to value myself based on how my relationships have gone with other people because I blame myself. I wasn't enough, or I didn't do enough, or I said something wrong, or things like that, and that's something that I'm still working through. But luckily the right support system and everything, and having the spiritual connection now stronger than ever has helped me get through it. And it's not like, for you, David, it's not like God is, real here with me and everything. It's I have found so much healing through having a relationship with God or a spiritual connection and having a support system. Um,
Now,
because sometimes, like,
is it just a support system, or is it like, you know what I mean? Maybe you could have found a support system somewhere else, and it might not have been spiritual,
so
but
when I say,
there being a
mm-hmm,
support system. Because I will say that one thing about Christianity, or a religion in period, is they do, there's togetherness in their support systems. Because
yeah,
I know people that were Wiccan that had Wiccan
mm-hmm,
support groups.
yeah.
So
So when I say support system, I mean like my friend, like my best friend Jess, who's here now. Thank God, because she's one of my good compasses. But support system in the church, not just because God is involved, but because there are people that have um, how do you say, good intentions
hmm
when they speak to me. You know what I mean? It's not like they're trying to sell me on this product. They're trying to help me understand how to how to heal and how to acknowledge what's happening to me. So it's not just, so sometimes church and faith and all that stuff, and how we, whatever type of religion or faith we use to help us, it's almost like therapy. So
I
it's
would
not
say it
necessarily.
is. I would say it is therapy. I wouldn't say it's like therapy. Um,
So that's what's been helping me get through it. And I think if it's not hurting me and it's not making me go out there and kill people, and it's not making me sit here and try to convince other people, I can only talk about my own story, my personal experiences, my testimony, whatever. Um, I can only talk about how it's helped me and the people in. So for me, it's about the community, how my connections with those people, and also how I can serve in that community, to help
yeah.
others. So that's what I get from it. And they've been, a good support system for me, my best friend, family, obviously. But I am very, I value myself a lot based on my experiences in my relationships. I have done that a lot, yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Yep.
Yeah. So I say this because I'm not religious in any way, but I have support groups that I use. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my friends that I talk to and everything, but also like I'm a member of a Corvette club. I don't own a Corvette. I haven't owned a Corvette in like it's been almost 2 years now. Yeah, I think it has been 2 years.
Did you
But
join when you had the Corvette?
well, I was one of the founding members of this club. I
Mm.
was there when it started, and there's such a good group of guys and gals that they're like, we don't care that you don't have a Corvette. You're still one of us. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
memorabilia, shirts, and all that stuff. And you know, if I need anything, like they're there for me, and I'm there for them if
Mm-hmm.
they need some stuff too. And so it is like therapy to be able to go hang out with them and do like they do charity drives. They obviously stuff for the community,
Mm-hmm.
um, parades for high schools. If there was a kid that was sick, like really sick, and he wanted to see a bunch of cars go by his house, so we did a drive by his house, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And it had really nothing to do with religion, but it was a support group, and I can lean on them and they can lean on me type deal. So
Right. Yeah, Jess, I was reading. So Jess said, I believe sometimes you just have that feeling. The more you're tapped in, the easier it is to feel the genuine in somebody. Sometimes talking to somebody who is homeless can give you more insight. And then somebody who is in church, we have all different types of people everywhere. Everywhere it's about discernment. And yeah, I mean, like, they've been good to me. And I don't always, like, I can be myself going in there. It doesn't feel like church when I go in there. It feels like friendship. It feels like support. Like for you, we do other things that take us away from it feeling like it's church and it's only about learning the Bible and all that stuff. Is it?
she said it's a conversation
I
too
apologize.
good.
Right, Jess. That's why like this is the type of thing we Jess and I talk about every day. Just reflecting on things that we go through and about other people and yes, like discernment and how our experiences with people affect us and the others around us and how we're just every experience teaches something every single day. So it everybody experiences something differently. I mean, I know that it has helped me. So and I'm in a bird watches group and we're tight.
You know what? Like he's got some really nice windows in his apartment, so he might be
Yeah.
watching some birds.
I'm sure with the telescope.
Well,
But yeah.
we're at an hour and 13 minutes of it, so
Yeah. Wow. I
this
know we wasted a
was
lot of time in the beginning.
we did, but this was a really good conversation. So,
Hmm.
um, you down for doing this again sometime?
Absolutely.
Come up with another good topic, and
Yeah,
let me know whenever you're ready for me to come on your show. I'll do the same thing.
yeah. Well, I'll probably be this week for y'all, but definitely separately. And next time I'll be more prepared. We'll be more prepared, and I'll have better internet. I'm actually connected to my hotspot. Can you believe it?
Hey, it's been holding up, so
Yeah, my hotspot's on better than the same internet. But I can't wait. I have oh my god, I have stories. Oscar will tell you. I told him some. Jess, you know all my stories. So if you guys like, I have stories. I can talk, obviously,
yeah.
right? Because I can talk for a long time. But I have stories better than TikTok. Better than TikTok. Y'all are making my night go fast.
Yeah. Well, we about to get off, man. I
I
gotta do some
know.
I gotta do some chores. That's what the wife calls. So
TikTok.
yeah, TikTok, bruh.
I know.
Hey,
I don't
but
even have TikTok. Mm-hmm.
hey, everybody that's in the chat, if y'all want to get on, well, one time this night, my whole week is pretty much open. So just let me know. We'll schedule a time. We'll do this live. We'll talk about some things. But in the meantime, thank you, Yvette, for popping by the
Mm-hmm.
Reflection Connection podcast.
Thank you for
And
having me.
we out.